Hello and welcome to Rate That Character, the show where a member of the Source Gaming team gives their opinion on a character's chances of being playable in Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo Switch. We lay out the pros and cons for each character and give a final score out of 100. Please do remember that these are our individual opinions and do not reflect Sakurai, Nintendo, or even the thoughts of Source Gaming as a whole. With that out of the way, my name is Liquid12A, and let's see who today's character is. Dark Samus is the doppelganger antagonist of the core Metroid Prime trilogy. Born from the remains of one Phazon suit stolen by the titular Metroid Prime at the climax of the original Prime game, Dark Samus lives only for spreading the corruptive Phazon and the death of the being she once copied to gain a new form. Dark Samus was once in Super Smash Bros. As an assist trophy, but can an unexpected set of circumstances allow her to join Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as a fully playable character? Let's run down the pros and cons. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has introduced the concept of Echo Fighters, essentially glorified clones, exemplifying it with the inclusion of Daisy from the Mario series. Essentially, Dark Samus' potential Smash entry could be as an Echo Fighter, but there are two important factors that contribute to her potential inclusion. A fact made known during showings of Smash gameplay at E3 2018 was that the Dark Samus inspired palette swap for Samus was specifically removed and replaced with a black palette. Furthermore, as of this recording, Dark Samus' own assist trophy is missing in action. This specific scenario is also present with Ike, as he is missing his Chrom-inspired palette swap. It's an oddly specific detail that changes like these were made in the wake of Echo Fighters being introduced, perhaps to beef up the roster with some fan favorites who were formerly NPCs. Dark Samus, as a popular villain over the course of a trilogy, would very much fit the bill as a potential Echo Fighter, helped by the fact that she is almost a literal clone of Samus. There aren't many ways to argue against Dark Samus specifically showing up as an Echo Fighter. However, it obviously stands to reason that if her assist trophy shows up in the future, then her chances are dead on the spot, and speculation only barely getting into full gear certainly leaves that possibility open. As it seems that Echo Fighters were planned from the start, and selectively, there is also the possibility that Dark Samus, a character not used in a major role since 2007 and confirmed to be finished by Metroid Prime producer Kensuke Tanabe, could have missed out on an Echo Fighter spot due to a lack of relevance, to say nothing of the series already getting a character pre-release in the form of Ridley. So would they necessarily add another character just to fill a clone quota? It's debatable, but only time will tell. In a pre-E3 2018 era, it would have been easy to write off Dark Samus as a character lost to time, unlikely to show up in Smash, as she was, pardon the pun, well past her prime. But the specific details of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's E3 demo and the Echo Fighter concept leave the Dark Hunter in a decent spot to join the roster and represent a new type of fighter. So, with all that in mind, let's see the final score. Before we go, a shout out to all of our patrons, in particular our super patron, the Duke of Dorks. You'll find a link to his channel in the description. Thank you for watching today's Rate That Character. If you enjoyed, toss a like our way and show it to your friends. Let us know your thoughts on today's character and suggest any future ones for the series. Subscribe to keep up with our content, and remember to return to the source.